Just 1 week after 62 senators voted for an amendment that attempts to give Congress the power to approve the Keystone XL pipeline, two different oil spills involving Canadian tar sands crude oil made headlines and a mess of the environment. So will President Obama decide to approve the Keystone pipeline, even though these spills seem to point to deteriorating energy infrastructure here? If you could just explain to us what your major concerns are and why you're fighting this so hard and how your life is affected by this already.
Well, I thought I was coming to the farm as the farm manager for the easy life, but the last 2 years have been fighting this pipeline. And I'm fighting it on a lot of reasons. I, too, believe all the environmental, disaster scenarios that can be out there. And I was part of the 1,200 that were arrested in front of the White House a year and a half ago. But you have to pick and choose your battles. I mean, it's a David and Goliath battle. Right now, we're saying it's the eminent domain and that you don't have the right to take our land for this project. And yeah, I just finished a meeting with TransCanada, and we have found there is a big disconnect right now on the kind of construction technology they're going to use on our land. So my fight just got interesting because it appears that TransCanada, the left hand, doesn't know what the right hand is doing.
You said that the gloves have yet to come off. Your gloves have yet to come off. So were they receptive, and when might the gloves come off, and what's your biggest punch?
Well, I pulled off one glove today because I took a little bit of I asked a lot more questions than usual, and because I knew that there was probably a disconnect between the techniques they're going to use. TransCanada is saying they're going to open trench, meaning dig from the top down. Last year in one of our hearings, TransCanada's attorney presented evidence and presented testimony in the hearing that they were going to horizontally drill my place and never surface. What I found interesting today is the TransCanada representative said he had no idea the attorney had said that in this lawsuit. So, and this is a huge deal. I'm trying to protect Caddo Indian artifacts on my place. So, yeah, the gloves are coming off, and I have nothing to lose now. The lower court has said they can take my land. We're appealing the decision to a higher court. They're about to cut my fences and start digging. So, I'm willing to do just about anything right now. I'm holding this concert. I am on call for any kind of dialogue like this because the issues have to get out there. I find out today there's a misconception that Keystone XL hasn't started construction. Yeah, the XL hasn't, but here in Texas, there are trucks daily in front of my house, and what's interesting is these are not trucks from local workers. These are people from Michigan and other states who were just sent here. These were not new jobs that were created. They were sent here from other projects. So I'm living and breathing all this misinformation that's being put out there about jobs and energy security.